Welcome to Global Index 360. Science has crossed a frontier that once seemed impossible. The goal is no longer just to cure diseases, but to fundamentally redesign human biology. We are at the dawn of precision gene editing. Tools like CRISPR allow us, for the first time, to intervene in the source code of human life, repairing the damage of aging at the cellular level. What you are seeing on screen is the real-time correction of a DNA sequence associated with degenerative decline. The door to a human lifespan of 100 years, or even more, is now open. But, what are the real consequences of this biological revolution? Join us as we analyze the ripple effects. The first consequence is social. A revolution in lifespan demands a revolution in lifestyle. Gone are the days of traditional, passive retirement. We are looking at a future society that is proudly multi-generational. Here, a great-grandmother, at 75, is not just present, she is active, engaged, and tech-savvy. She is sharing a digital moment with her granddaughter and great-grandson in a seamless, green, and smart urban environment. This is not just about living longer. It's about staying integrated. The wisdom of experience merging with the energy of youth, supported by technology. But as families change, how does this affect the very structure of our economy? The answer may surprise you. The dream of a longer life collides with a hard economic reality, the pension crisis. Our current financial systems were built for a different era, an era where people stopped working at 65 and died not long after. Now, the math simply doesn't add up. For every retiree, there are fewer workers contributing. The man you see is being buried by the weight of an aging population and an insolvent pension infrastructure. We are facing a systemic collapse. If people live to 100, the traditional model of save for 20, live on savings for 30 is dead. Governments and economists worldwide are scrambling for a solution. Is the answer forcing people to work longer, or a complete overhaul of how we define wealth and retirement? The economic necessity of a longer life creates the fourth consequence, a radical shift in the workforce. The silver economy is not just about consumption, it's about production. We cannot afford to lose the institutional knowledge and expertise of older generations. The future workforce will be aggressively multi-generational. Here, a senior engineer, with decades of experience, mentors a junior colleague using advanced augmented reality. She is not retired. She is a polymath, a critical asset in a complex economy. This shift demands lifelong learning and adaptability. Companies that successfully integrate the wisdom of the 70-year-old with the digital native skills of the 20-year-old will dominate the 21st century. The question is, are you ready to reskill for a 60-year career? The final, and perhaps most critical, consequence is the emergence of a global longevity divide. Advanced biotechnology is expensive. If these therapies remain a luxury for the elite, we risk creating a biological caste system. On one side of this glowing divide, we see a wealthy, technologically enhanced population living healthy lives past 100. On the other side, populations without access to these advancements face the traditional burdens of aging, creating profound geopolitical instability. The true measure of a civilization's success will not be how long its wealthiest citizens live, but how it manages the equity of life itself. The longevity economy must be inclusive, or it will tear our global society apart. The longevity economy is not a distant future, it is the reality we are building today. We have the power to rewrite the human story, to cure the incurable, and to remain active contributors for a century. But this power comes with profound responsibilities. We must reimagine our social structures, reinvent our financial systems, and, above all, ensure that the gift of time is shared by all of humanity, not just a privileged few. The decisions we make now, as individuals, as societies, and as a global community, will determine whether this new era is one of prosperity or one of division. The longevity economy is not a distant future, it is the reality we are building today. We hold the power to rewrite the human story, to cure the incurable, and to remain active contributors for a century. But this power comes with profound responsibility. We must reimagine our social structures, reinvent our financial systems, and, above all, ensure that the gift of time is shared by all of humanity, not just a privileged few. The decisions we make now, as individuals, as societies, and as a global community, will determine whether this new era is one of prosperity or one of division.